Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Center. So let's talk with Valley View graduate now, Max Kranick, here on the John Mendola Show. Well, Max, Virginia Cavaliers is a commitment you had. Of course, you get drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates. So it's a good time of year, I guess, for you because you got some great things going on in your life. And how much baseball are you actually going to be playing here this summer?
In the summer, I'll be playing a lot of baseball, depending on my decision. If I honor my commitment to Virginia, then I'll be down there on July 6th, and we'll start a lifting program, take a few classes, and we'll start our summer baseball. But if I sign with Pittsburgh Pirates, then I will be down there probably early July as well, and I will be getting right into games. So either or, there will be a lot of baseball being played.
And is there a lot of pressure, do you find, upon yourself with the decision, or is it kind of, I mean, either way, it seems like they're two great decisions, whichever route you go?
Yeah, I don't think there's any pressure. I think it's a win-win situation. You know, either way, whether you're playing for a national championship team at Virginia and getting a great education while you're doing that, or whether you're continuing your dream and playing professional baseball, I think either is definitely a win-win.
Max, let's go over your career there at Valley View. A lot of success for you and your team, and a great run. Boy, what an interesting District 2 championship game. Congratulations, obviously, to North Pocono and representing District 2 and moving on to the state playoffs pretty darn far. But talk about your teammates over the course of time there at Valley View.
It's been awesome. You know, ever since freshman year, playing with my brother John and playing with Connor. You know, obviously we came up short that year. Then the next year, Connor was there still. Johnny was gone, but I think we had a great experience, you know, playing with both my brothers. And then year after that, you know, junior year, fell a little short. I mean, we had a lot of fun all those 3 years. And this year, obviously, was awesome. You know, it was a nail biter, crazy 11-inning game. It could have went either way, but it's just been a really awesome ride. You know, we've had great teammates along the past 4 years. You know, playing with your best friends. There's nothing better than that.
Max, you've had some good coaches over the course of your career at various levels. Go over a few and what you kind of took from each one of them.
I think they all helped. Going from Coach Munley, Coach Newberry, Coach Stevens, Coach White, Coach Cholish, Coach Guy, Coach Ruby. I think everyone really helped along the way. You know, it was a long 4 years, but it's definitely really enjoyable. And I think Coach Ruby helped a lot this year, you know, just mapping things out, you know, throwing bullpens in between starts, stuff like that.
Max, you talk about the commitment that you have in the classroom, of course, what you're able to do out there in the baseball field. The family has to get some credit, I'm sure, for that. Tell us a little bit about the Kranicks.
Yeah, they've been awesome, you know, along the way. They've, especially my parents, you know, my dad obviously having a baseball academy definitely helped along the years. You know, I spent lots of hours and lots of long nights in there. But, you know, they've just been great. They've been really supportive throughout everything. And, you know, with this whole decision-making process, you know, they've been here for me. They said it's pretty much my decision, but they've been really guiding me through it and helped me out.
How about that part of stepping on the gas and knowing when to kind of break a little bit? And, of course, as you mentioned, the family having a little bit of that under them as far as knowing when to rest it up and do what you have to do. I'm sure that has helped to keep you healthy along the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I think my dad and my pitching coach, my uncle Mike Swanch, they've been really helpful through all that. You know, once about September, October comes around, we shut the arm down until about early January, and we're just in the weight room just doing stuff like that and no throwing at all. So they've been super helpful. Max,
I'm sure you have a favorite player and a favorite team out there, and right now maybe it's Virginia and both the Pittsburgh Pirates, but how about some guys or players and teams you've looked up to over the years?
I've been a Mets fan all my life. You know, growing up, my dad was always a Mets fan. I was kind of forced into it. So, you know, early years of my life, it wasn't too enjoyable because they always kind of stunk. But now it's pretty good. So, you know, they have all those starting pitchers that are pretty awesome to watch. So I like Noah Syndergaard's probably my favorite. I think he's just awesome. He's a big guy, lights up the gun. You know, he's fun to watch.
Talk about northeastern Pennsylvania really having a shot in the arm, I guess, especially with the Virginia Cavaliers. I mean, there's been some great players going through there, and looking like that tradition could continue. But talk about if you have had any conversations with the McCarthys over the course of time over the years, or Pappy out of Tunkhannock.
Yeah. We're actually pretty close friends with both the McCarthys. I don't really know Pappy as much, but I give a lot of credit to them. They started this whole thing. Ever since Pappy committed there, then Joe, then Jake, then myself. I have to give a lot of credit to them. They really paved the road for me.
Well, some great talent here in northeastern Pennsylvania, Max. You just happen to be one of them. Well, we wish you the very best in your future commitment, whichever way that is. And thank you for taking some time to talk to us. And what a great career you had there at Valley View.
Thank you very much.
Max Kranick, a Valley View grad, going to be doing one thing or the other. We'll find out in a few weeks here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.